Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is NURASYIKIN with RAIPEN alias ARIANNA and I will talk about the differences between
public management and traditional public administration.
in terms of their theoretical roots. The theoretical roots of NPM and TPM can be traced back into different schools of thought. There are several key theoretical foundations of this approach. In terms of new public management, which is NPM draw inspiration from the market-based theories and the principle. It adopts the concept from the public trust theory, which argue that individuals act rationally to maximize their own interests. NPM proponents believe that introducing market mechanism into public sector can improve the effectiveness and also the efficiency. The NPM incorporate ideas from the principal-agent theories, which focus on the relationship between the principal, such as citizen or the politician, and also the agent, which is a public officials. This theory emphasizes the need for clear performance goal, incentive, monetary mechanism to align the interests of principal and the agents. The NPM influenced by the managerialism, which emphasizes the applications of management technique and the practices to the public administrations. It seeks to bring private sector managerial expertise into the public sector and emphasize the performance, measurement, accountability, and result-based management. While in terms of TPM, it is a bureaucratic theory, as we may know that the roots of TPM can be traced back into Max Weber's bureaucratic theory. He argued that a bureaucracy characterized by hierarchy, specialization, rule, and formal procedure is an efficient and a rational way to organize large-scale administrative system. TPM also follow the principle of bureaucracy and emphasize the importance of adherence to the rules and also the procedures. TPM also influenced by the field of administrative science, which focus on the study of public administration as a discipline. Scholars in this field can be contributed to the development of TPM by examining concepts such as organizational structure, decision-making, and also the public policy implementations. TPM also recognizes the significance of legal and constitutional framework in public administrations. It emphasizes adherence to legal requirements and the rules of law as a guiding principle for public officials. TPM advocates for stability, predictability, and consistency in administrative decision-making process. Thus, it is important to keep in mind that there are some overlap between NPM and also TPM, that either of them are strictly defined by a single theoretical framework. Additionally, a fresh concept and viewpoint in the field of public administration have developed over time. The theoretical foundations of TPM and also NPM have changed. That's all from me.
Good day, I'm ARIANNA ADDIN Joshua. The next difference between the new public management and the traditional public administration is in terms of organizational structure. New public management NPM encourages decentralization and the delivery of decision-making authority to lower organizational levels that promotes organizational structure flexibility and adaptation. A decentralized management environment that better balances authority and responsibility so that resources allocation and service delivery choices are made closer to the point of delivery, and that allows for input from clients and other interested parties. Decentralized management is not the same as a strict bureaucratic structure. A stronger client-emphasized contrasts with the traditional approach, in which clients were supplementary and enabling choice and competition is contradictory to the traditional model. Controlling worker behavior from the top does not allow those closest to service delivery to respond quickly enough. As a result, the new public administration favors decentralized administration, delegation of discretion, contracting for products and services, and the use of market processes such as competition and customer service to enhance performance. Different types of decentralized administration within public services, like forming an autonomous agency and an increasing focus in performance and client orientation, are major parts of the new public management. Meanwhile, for the traditional public administration, are hierarchical and centralized, with clear lines of power and bureaucratic control, in which decision-making is concentrated at the top. The concept of office hierarchy and degrees of graded authority imply a strictly structured system of super and subordination in which the higher officers supervise the lower ones. Strict hierarchy indicated the organizational rationale or legal authority and power were maintained not by any individual, but by the position he or she had in the hierarchy. TPM is based in large part of Max Weber's explanation of the nature of bureaucracy. Weber emphasized top-down control in the form of monocratic hierarchy, that is a control structure in which policy is defined at the top and carried out through a chain of officers in which manager and worker answering to one superior and being held accountable by that person. The bureaucratic system is founded on a collection of rules and regulations derived from the public law, and the control system is both rational and lawful. The bureaucrat's job is firmly dependent to the political superior.
Hello, I am ALICIA Melissa Boniface. I will present about the differences between new public management and traditional public administration in terms of focus. The focus of new public management is on intra-organizational processes, whereas performance management is concerned with the economy and efficiency of service delivery. NPM is portrayed as a normative conceptualization that is fundamentally different from traditional public administration in many ways. The NPM perception of being constrained and one-dimensional in its capacity to understand and contribute to the management and governance of public services and of public service organization, whether located in the public or private or voluntary sector in a world that is becoming more diverse and pluralistic, however, is the most detrimental. It is clear from that NPM has benefited public management by increasing efficiency and achieving value for money by putting a strong emphasis on performance monitoring and auditing. It also reduced costs and improved the quality of services. According to other analysts as well as Manning 2001, new public management urged government to focus on the provision of high-quality services. Many government agencies are searching for double tactic to evaluate their basic cost structure, achieve a quick cost reduction without compromising service quality, facilitate long-lasting operational change, and pave the way for a strategic cost reduction to accomplish longer-term goals. The market condition, on the other hand, has greatly grown and developed, and there is now a desire to collaborate with the government in creative way. While in the traditional public administration, the policy system is the component of TPA that is under emphasis. Weber emphasized top to bottom control through a monopolistic hierarchy or a system of governance in which policy is established at the top and carried out through a network of office, with each manager and employee reporting to one superior and being held accountable by that individual. Logic and the law serve as the foundation for the bureaucratic system, which is built on a set of rules and regulations derived from the public law. The political superior is the only person who has any authority over a bureaucrat. The law passed by the legislature and faithfully carried out by the executive branch provide the basic means of controlling public affairs under the traditional model of governance. Moreover, it implements the legislation approved by the democratic legislative body, bound by the rule of legal norms, and it follows the directive provided by the executive political leaders in its hierarchical structure of order. Additionally, while the government can engage in providing service indirectly through subsidies, regulation, and contracts, the bureaucracy serves as the direct provider of public goods and services. In essence, bureaucracy is the structural foundation upon which traditional conceptions of public administration are based. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hello, my name is ZAIDAHTUL in VERMOND, and I am going to explain the next differences between the TPM and NPM, which is the value base. Another significant differences between traditional public management and new public management is the value base of respective management model, which is traditional public administrations or management is based on the bureaucratic and professional ideals that emphasize on the traditionalism to establish a policy as well as procedures guided by the experts' knowledge and technical abilities. As according to Max Weber, traditional public management is based on the articulations of the nature of bureaucracy, and this strategy is based on accountability, justice, fairness, and efficiency. It stresses public service and the benefit of all people. While on the other hand, the new public management is to reconcile the inefficiency and ineffectiveness of the previous traditional public management. It is based on the market-oriented and emphasize on customer satisfaction. Thus, the new public management favors decentralized administrations, delegations of discretions, and contracting for goods and services. It also uses the use of the mechanisms of market competitions. New public management emphasize to aim the accountability through the measurement of outcomes rather than the accounting for input. NPM has the elements of performance indicators, financial incentives, and management flexibility. That is to promote the efficiency and the effectiveness and responsiveness, also innovations in the management. Unlike the traditional public management, the new public management emphasizes on the private sector principles such as competitions and entrepreneurships, while the TPMs are more focused on the bureaucracy and professionalism. As a result, modern public management is more linked with the economic efficiency and performance-based reporting than traditional public management, which emphasize on equality and justice for all residents. In conclusions, regardless of the disparities in value grounds between the traditional and new public management, it is critical to recognize that both paradigms strive to deliver high-quality public management and services.